but I am going to challenge you to do something that you have not done before, that if you could start to do it and you commit to it and you get consistent with it and it's something that you never thought you'd do, your confidence is going to blow up like crazy because now you're doing something you never imagined. And you can tell people too. I told somebody I did 1,000 push-ups a week for the last 4 weeks and they were like, 1,000? The whole mouth just started, 1,000? What? Good morning to you, good day to you, good evening to you, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. I wish you the absolute best. My name is Freed. Welcome to The Art of Being Freed. This is a show that focuses on growth mindset for creators. So a few months back, I had the opportunity to photograph an event. And as I did that event, I got some people that took pictures of me photographing the event. So I look at the picture and I recognized I was in full dad bod mode. And the first question I asked myself was, what caused this? Like, how did I get to this point? Because, and I've been a fitness freak for like the better part of 20 years. When I saw that picture for me, I knew I had to do something extreme. I couldn't just, go back to the gym. I needed to really kickstart everything with like this crazy challenge. So one week, as I'm planning my week, I decided that I was going to do 1,000 push-ups just for that 1 week. And that 1 week turned into another, and eventually we had 4 weeks. So here are a few things that I learned since I've done these 4,000 push-ups in the last month. The first, too much caffeine, not enough water. Like I recognized that I was drinking a lot of caffeine. I was drinking a lot of, energy drinks, so I needed coffee just to really function, right? And that's true to an extent. There's some mornings I just need some caffeine. But what I found was that I wasn't drinking enough water. And that as I drank more water, I got more energy. So all of a sudden, I'm in this space where it's like I'm realizing, hey, I really don't need to have, 2 cans of Celsius in a day or whatever, or an energy drink in the morning, another in the afternoon, coffee in the morning, another coffee in the afternoon. I really don't need that. I just need to drink more water. So what I did is I started to drink a gallon of water a day. And I challenged myself to do it for 3 days out of the week. And I started with 1, but I made sure I was like, hey, I'm going to do this for 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to drink a gallon each day. And then on Fridays, I would just drink, 6 glasses of water or whatever, not a lot. Get rid of the water weight, right? And it also makes your skin kind of a little bit more vibrant. What I found though was that the water was giving me like crazy energy. So like the more water I drank throughout the day, the more energized I felt. And then the more energy made it easier for me to do the push-ups. And the way that I do the push-ups, I would do 200 a day, 100 at a time. Or if I'm feeling tired, I would do like 4 sets of 50 or even, sets of 30, whatever I could do to ease myself into it. But I challenged myself, hey, I'm going to do 200 push-ups today in this setting for 5 days straight. And the water just gave me the energy to make that happen. The second thing I learned by doing, 1,000 push-ups a week for 4 weeks is that your posture improves drastically. So I sit at a desk often, and also, I do a lot of art. Most times I'm kind of hunched over either on my laptop or just hunched over drawing over my iPad. So as a big guy, when you slouch, that can lead to flabbiness, in the chest area specifically because you're slouched over. Then all of a sudden this chest that should be, nice and well rounded is kind of like, it's drooping, it's slouching over with you. So going into week 2, when I completed week 2, I started to notice that I was standing up a bit straighter. I actually felt, taller. My shoulders started to appear a bit more broad because when you do push-ups, you're hitting your shoulders, you're hitting your chest. My chest, I noticed by the end of week 3, it was not drooping. It was a little more rounded. It was starting to form. Again, if you're drooping over, everything else is going to droop over with you. But if you sit up straight, if you stand up straight, everything is going to come up straight with you. So being upright is where it's at. If you're looking at reshaping your body, the push-ups are the way to go. The last thing I learned from doing 1,000 push-ups a week for 4 weeks straight is that your confidence is going to grow to the max. I'm not saying that you need to go out and do 1,000 1,000 push-ups in a week. But I am going to challenge you to do something that you have not done before, that if you could start to do it and you commit to it and you get consistent with it, and it's something that you never thought you'd do, your confidence is going to blow up like crazy, because now you're doing something you never imagined. And you can tell people too. I told somebody I did 1,000 push-ups a week for the last 4 weeks, and they were like, 1,000? The whole mouth just started, 1,000? What? So if you can lean into finding something that you're going to do different, maybe you wake up at 5 in the morning. I mean, I woke up at 5 in the morning every day for 30 days. Like, that's something you tell people that, and they're not used to you being up that early. Your life's going to change when you start to do things that you never really thought you could do, or you start to do outlandish things. It's like going to make a big impact. I just know for me, when I saw that picture of me taking pictures of the event, and I just saw the the circumference, I wasn't comfortable with it, the cylindrical shape that my body was looking like. I just was like, yo, that's not me. I need to do something to like blast this. So that's where that came from. And with that, the confidence went through the roof. There's still some challenges as I look to like kind of reinvent myself. And if you're watching this, you're probably looking to reinvent yourself, reinvent your body as well. One of the best things about being a dad is that you're exposed to your kids' snacks. And kids' snacks are the best snacks in the world because, I haven't had them since I was a kid, right? So graham crackers, that's a crutch for me. Stuff like that. Like, I have to discipline myself. Like, don't eat the kids' snacks. Stay out of the kids' snacks, right? If you don't want to have a dad bod, don't mess with your kids' snacks. Kids' snacks are kryptonite. They feed the dad bod, right? So I gotta tell myself to straighten up when it comes to that. Once I started to get into it and started to notice a difference, my metabolism went up a lot. So I eat a lot, but I only eat 2 times a day. So that helps. But in between, I want some crackers here or some chips there, and it's hard. And I always say I work out at the gym in addition to doing the 1,000 push-ups. And because I'm doing 1,000 push-ups, I'm stronger. So I'm lifting heavier weight, right? So it's like the challenge is to make sure I have the right types of food around so that I don't go for the graham crackers or, the fruit snacks. I don't really eat fruit snacks, but whatever the kids have in there. Also, I want to make sure if you do something like this, that you consult with like a doctor or your practitioner on your diet and what you're taking in, because everyone's bodies are different. I know what works for me, based on just my history and the conversations I've had with my doctor. So you want to make sure that you do whatever you do, it's going to be best, for you. But I do highly recommend going hard on push-ups or even squats or pull-ups, whatever type of exercise that makes you use your body. That's when you grow the most strength, and it just helps to push everything else. Even now, like, my voice is a little bit deeper because I'm standing up straighter, right? And I'm talking from the chest, which if you do 1,000 push-ups, it's not even a chest anymore, it's pecs. Another challenge is some days, like, I just didn't want to really do it. 200 push-ups is a lot a day, especially if it's 9 p.m. in the evening and you had a long day, or it's Friday night and you've had a long week. For me, I'm doing this podcast. I still have work. I got my dog. I got my kids, and I just don't want to do it. That was really tough to overcome. But what I found is that if I would do it early in the morning or right after my workout or during my workout in small sets, that would help to set the tone for me to finish. Like, okay, I've already done this amount, only have this much more to go. So supplements, again, when it comes to supplements, talk to your doctor, okay? I'm not a doctor, just the disclaimer, these have been cleared with me, for me, and they're natural. I'm not big into a bunch of supplements, but we will talk about some that have helped, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna start to see a separation in your chest. It's gonna start to be more 3D versus droopy. So here's some things to help that. The first is dandelion root. So dandelion root is like a natural diuretic. It gets rid of water weight, natural diuretic. I love it. It really tightens the skin, gets rid of the water weight. I'm not on it right now, but if I had an event that I was going to prepare for, I probably would be having dandelion root. Another really cool supplement to take that will give your chest this fullness is hydrolyzed protein. So I like ISO 100. That's a really good protein that I use. This isn't a sponsored video, but I always like ISO 100. Costco has a pretty good brand of whey isolate protein is what it is. appearance. And then collagen is also good. Collagen and fish oils, they tighten. Again, they help tighten the skin, give you a more youthful look and appearance. Collagen is a bit on the expensive side. You're probably going to spend about $40 to $50 or more on some really good collagen. But when you talk about having just more of a youthful appearance, collagen and fish oil, great for your skin. Lastly, I use CLA, natural fat burner, really good for just energy. It really burns fat, like it seriously burns fat. You want to see your chest, some CLA is going to like start to melt it away. When you combine the CLA with the collagen and the fish oils and the hydrolyzed protein and the dandelion root, you're going to really see a noticeable difference. Usually within like a couple of weeks, you'll really see it. Overall, I'm shooting for 1,000 push-ups a week for 10 weeks. So I could say I did 10,000 push-ups in 10 weeks. That's going to be an amazing video. Plan to do an update when we get to that. It's about 4 months left in the year, and I'd like to personally come into it in immaculate shape. What about you? It's not too late to reshape your mindset and reshape your body in the process, because they both go hand in hand. Appreciate you watching this video. Hope you got something good out of it. If so, give it a like, give it a share, subscribe to it. We want to get more people seeing these videos. The Art of Being Free, dropping new episodes every Friday. Stay tuned. At the end of this video, we're going to drop a link for season 1 of The Art of Being Freed. Till next week, I will see you soon. Peace.